by Don Lee's hangar here at Chino Airport on the way out to Mile Square. This is a couple of Don's airplanes. He's got a J3 Cub here. Beautiful looking aircraft. And right here we got the beautiful Luscombe 8F. And isn't it shiny? Hopefully I might get a ride in this little jewel on Friday. We're having a big...
Don Lee is the brother of Harris Lee, founder of the Scale Masters.
Championships. This is just a magnificent Luscombe 8F.
We're at Chino Airport.
Now I learned to fly in one of these little jewels, just like this, even with the square tail, which weren't too many of them. In 1948, that's it. Summer of 48. 17 years young, had the time of my life. And this is Don's other hangar in here. He's got a beautiful little stagger wing in there. It's not little. But we're all coming out here on Friday and have a big party, too. So I guess I'll head out for San Pedro, visit my son, and come back here on Friday and look at that Luscombe again. Well, we're in downtown Merced, California, at Castle Air Force Base. Consolidated B-24 Liberator. Could fly faster, higher, with more bomb loads for longer periods than the B-17. Boeing KC-97 tanker. This is the Douglas B-23 Dragon. Kind of a rare aircraft. I think I had the wing of a DC-3 or something on it. Now we've got the British Avro Vulcan bomber. A flying overcast, you might call it. Flying wing. Magnificent aircraft. Lots of wing area. I think the Brits have phased this one out now. And I'm just guessing, but I think this is a B-45 Tornado. 4-jet bomber. All the aircraft at this museum are outside. And we got another British jet here. I'm not sure what the nomenclature is. We'll have to get back to it when we come back around. And I'd say this is probably the Ventura, Lockheed Ventura, because it doesn't have the bubble gun that a Hudson would have. And then we got the flying overcast over there, the old B-52. And we got the McDonnell Voodoo. Big aircraft. And the de Havilland Beaver. And a Cessna push-pull. Cessna Skynight, I guess.
It's after 6 p.m. in the evening.
F-105 Thunder Chief. Big, big aircraft for a single jet. F-104 Starfighter from the Lockheed Skunk Works. Cessna 310. Cessna T-34. Oh, Beechcraft T-34. And the old hump airplane, Curtiss C-46 Commando. Beautiful lines. Tiger Fleet, it says. Boy, make a beautiful twin engine model. And there's a JRB. And what would a museum be without a C-46? Excuse me, a C-47 Goonie Bird. It's Saturday night. F-80 or F-90, one of the F-80, I guess. B-52, and this is a Thunder Streak, I guess, or F-84 Republic. And it's got to be an F-86 Sabre. And it's got to be probably an F-89 Scorpion. And this looks like a T-33.
Castle Air Force Base is located just a little bit north of Merced at Atwater, California.
And that's just a military version of a 707, I guess. And we've got the B-36. The Peacemaker, they call it, because it never dropped a bomb in wartime. Never fired an angry bullet. 6 engines with 4 jets on the wings. 4360 Pratt & Whitneys. Pusher props. And an F-4 Phantom. Looks like one of the Thunderbirds. Number 6. Boy, think of all the mechanical problems they had with those engines. 28 cylinders, 4 rows of 7. Good bird's nest now. Looks like a Fairchild C-82. And this is probably a C-54 or something, because it's, or maybe it's the DC-6. It's got round windows, so it's probably the DC-6. Probably heading for the restoration shop. And there's a Canberra jet, B-57, I guess. And an Albatross, Air Sea Rescue. B-36 consolidated. And there's a lone little F-111 Aardvark.
Try to go, Brian.
That is... Yep.
And we got the Boeing B-47, the fastest medium bombers in the world. We've just spent the day out at the airfield at the IMAA Chapter 10 West Coast Rally for the International Miniature Aircraft Association of America. Look at the stress on the skin of that B-52. And there's the outrigger landing gear. That looks like a C-23 Trader, but we'll have to look at the placard, make sure.
And this, I think, is the Ventura. No, it's the Lodestar, Lockheed Lodestar. And this is not the C-23, it's a C-123 Provider. Close, but not close enough. And that, I know for sure, is the B-18 Bolo, a derivative of the old DC-3. And this jet we weren't sure about is the Avro CF-100 Canuck. And here we have, I think, the B-50 because it's got the big engines.
Get it turned around there over Boise.
Yeah, this is the B-50. Not quite in time to see any action that I know of in World War II anyway. And this is the B-45. And the Douglas A-26 Invader.